Okay. We are back on the Paladin. Hold on one second. I actually need to check my Meso Market transactions because I should have gotten the 15k Maple points to buy the name change. All right, you guys. It has been God, the better part of, well, basically since this series started, I have been struggling to find a main character. And originally, if you recall, the plan was to play Paladin. Little known fact, Paladin was the last character I mained or attempted to main before starting to play Mihail. So, I mean, I really need to probably make a video about this, but I discussed why I can't really keep playing Mihail already. I kind of already went over that. Where's the name change guy? I know there's one in Genesis. I kind of already went over why I can't keep playing Mihail, and it kind of sucks, but ultimately, Paladin is just another Mihail, essentially. The reason I didn't play Paladin before was because I had a couple problems with them. I think I mentioned it already. One of them was the way Elemental Charge worked. It was annoying to have to use alternating moves. And then Hammers of the Righteous, when it was passive, when it was just spinning around you in small form, it used to do damage to enemies. I don't think it does anymore, but that would cause you to have to manually go disable this skill in order to be able to change channels and stuff, because it would count as an attack. So, after months of contemplation and stressing out about what character to main, I think it's time that I commit to Paladin. Ilium was a good contender, but I think I was still in the midst of not knowing what to do moving forward. Everything about Paladin I know I like. There's nothing wrong with this class as far as I'm concerned. They have amazing mobbing, amazing bossing. There's no issues with them, and they fit the archetype that I enjoy. They're a kind of a good support class. I think they're probably the best duo partner that one could ask for. I think maybe Shade is a good contender as well, but Shade also does really well in a party setting with like 6 people, whereas I think Paladin is at its peak with a duo partner, so just 2 people. That's kind of the plan moving forward, is I plan on having a duo partner to do a lot of harder bosses with. But I want to quickly discuss something that has been stressing me out for a long time as well. Or I guess it's not really so much a source of stress as it is just a long-term annoyance that I continue to have to deal with due to my own problems. You know, it's my own fault that this happens, right? But this whole year, it's pretty much been nothing but stressing out because all of a sudden the class that I enjoyed, I can't play anymore. It took until, just the past couple days, last week, I would say, to really kind of figure out that, first of all, I want to commit to Reboot. I don't want to go back to Reg servers. I'm done with those. And then once I finally managed to come to that decision, it was a matter of class. And I don't know why I never tried out post-Destiny Paladin. It literally, I was trying a dozen other classes, more than that, like 30 other classes I tried out, and none of them did it for me. But then I thought to myself, hold on a second, Paladin exists, and Paladin is just another Mihail, basically. So, Paladin it is. And the thing that's been bothering me is the fact that I've been playing so long, I have like almost 8k Legion in Bara and 7.3k Legion here. I don't know why it's 7. Oh, because my arc just leveled up, right? 7.3k Legion here. And my highest level character ever is 250, and that's in reg servers. I am sick and tired of being low level. I'm really, really sick of it. It's frustrating. It's annoying to not be closer to end game. And I think a lot of that, there's a lot of reasons why that is. So it's not like a mystery why that happens. But I want to actually finally take a character to the end game and start doing end game content. And I think Paladin is the way to go. A lot of my Maple history has been plagued with switching mains and finding the right main and everything. But a lot of times it really just comes down to me overthinking things. And oftentimes, if I play a character and I really like them, I just sort of feel it. Ilium, I think the case with Ilium actually is just, it's the kind of class where if you're not actively playing it, it kind of starts to feel like shit in your mind. You start to imagine, well, I have to lug around this crystal everywhere and all that stuff. But once you actually start playing it, it starts to become not that big of a deal. That's fine. I don't know. Maybe I'll enjoy Ilium more. You know, the fact of the matter is it's going to be a boss mule at least, so it will be strong and it will be level 235. But I think what I kind of want to do with this series for now is focus a little less on boss mules and focus a little more on my main character. Now that my Hayato is clearing Damien every week, actually that's not even true. I'm not doing Damien every week because it's a little too hard still, but I can clear it. It's, you know, I just need more nodes, a couple more symbol levels, and a lot more mesos for items. But now that I have two characters that are capable of doing that, you know, that's an extra 2.6 billion mesos per week. Paladin meso farming rates are actually kind of decent. They're not that bad. They're definitely not as good as something like Shadower or I guess Kana is still a really good farmer. Their mobbing is still ridiculous. You know, some of the like super high-end classes you can't really compete with, but it's definitely better than what a Mihail is capable of. Which is part of the appeal for me. But I just really need to... The amount of hours that I've put into this game to be as low level as I am is absurd. It's time to do things differently and just reach the goals that I want to reach, you know? I would love to get this character through to using full arcane set and then working towards eternal set in the future, you know, getting full pitched boss. That's something I've wanted on any character. It doesn't matter what class. It's just part of the game I've wanted to reach for a long time. So, with Mihail pretty much dead in the water, for me at least, Paladin is the next best choice, and I would imagine in a lot of ways Paladin would actually be the superior choice. The only reason that I would say Paladin is a secondary choice for me is because of identity. Mihail is definitely the lesser played of the two, so it is cooler to see a high-level Mihail versus a high-level Paladin. But, you know, one thing that I tend to consider when maining a character is, how do I feel about people who are high-level on that class? So let's say, for example, I see a really high-level Kana. That's meaningless to me. That holds no value. There's no cool factor there for me if I see a level 280 Kana. If I see a level 280 Paladin, I'm like, holy shit, that's really cool. It's just this innate feeling that I get about the class. And there are plenty of classes where I'm like, yeah, that's not really that cool to me or impressive. I don't really give a shit. And there are plenty of classes where I'm like, okay, that's actually kind of cool that you're that high level on this class. I guess moving forward with this series, the Hayato still needs to be finished. I am dragging my feet on that because I haven't really been doing any grinding at all. I've been relying entirely on weekly boss crystals for Mesos. I'm still going to try to 17-star things, but I think what I'll actually do is probably just 16-star, the cape, and the shoulder for now, because it really doesn't matter that much. I don't know. I just really need to like wrap up this Hayato because it has been way too long that I've been working on it, and I want to start working on something else. And in this case, it's going to be my Paladin. So if we take a look here at a couple of my gears, alien fragment earrings, these need to be re-rolled, or I need to get another set and make those legendary as well. I'm not going to have access to Helix for a while. I don't even want to bother doing Golix until I have Helix unlocked, or can clear Helix, that is. Hard Golix, I should be able to clear around 15k stat or so. By the time I can clear Damien, I should be able to clear Hard Golix pretty easily. But we need Meso gear desperately. There's no Meso gear on this character at all. The 10% Meso inner ability is nice, but there's nothing. There's no Meso gear. So I think I'm definitely still gonna go for the 2 legendary scrolls for these 2 rings. Turn these into Meso pieces, and then also get seriously, I missed today? Jesus Christ. I also need to get I probably get 2 of the event rings and put them on this character because I'm probably going to buy the Stella Pass. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. Getting 16 growth potions is huge, like I've mentioned before. I can also get a couple growth potions, regular growth potions for some other mules. But yeah, we need Meso gear on this character ASAP. Not having Meso gear in Reboot is just a huge waste of your time. There's no reason to be grinding without Meso gear. So, I think I've talked enough. Y'all kind of have an idea of what the plan is moving forward. Once I can get the Hayato to 20k stat and just be freaking done with the class. Not that I hate the class or anything. The class is great. It's fine. I don't really have a problem with it. It's just too much time spent. Too much time spent on that character. And it's mostly because once I cleared Damien, I started focusing on Bara again, thinking I was going to go back to it, and so I wasted weeks and weeks and weeks playing Bara. Doing nothing there, by the way. Accomplished almost nothing. The past month has just been a lot of nothingness. A lot of nothing has happened. So, the most I've done is Legion cleanup. Legion work, as I call it. Getting all the characters to like 125 stars, I think, was my goal. Getting them all to 150. You know, it's just a lot of... just a lot of nothing has been happening. So I want to change that. I want to start making forward progress. I might do a struggle Lomian run and try to get an Absolab weapon. I don't know. It's just too much. It's too much to think about. It has been too much to think about for a long time now. It's just so much stress. One thing I could consider doing is getting this Noble Iphia's ring up to legendary and using this as drop gear as well. Probably not the best use of Mesos. Well, how many Golix coins? I don't have a lot of Golix coins, and you can't get Golix coins from anything except hard Golix and higher. So it's not like I can go buy a ring, though a cracked Gollix ring would probably not be terrible for drop gear. Reinforced would be better, obviously. But even then, you know, we're looking at the same stats as a Noble Iphia's ring with a cracked Gollix ring. So, you know, that might not be a terrible idea. I could go ahead and just claim one of these. You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to claim one of these event ring selector coupons now. If I get 3 of these to legendary, sure, it doesn't matter. They're all the same stat. So if I get this and my other 2 rings to legendary with a line of drop or meso, that'll be 60. Then I can get this to a line of meso as well, probably using black cubes, so I can hopefully retain a line of strength on them. As far as pendant goes, I don't really have a good option for pendant, but I'm thinking the Noble Iphia's ring might be the way to go for a 4th piece of meso gear right now. I think that might be what I need to do. Okay, I'm done talking. I will see you guys in the next clip. I just realized I accidentally leveled up. I planned on recording it, but oops. Yeah, I went to a polo portal and was not paying attention. I'm just sitting here vibing to some music. Go figure. Anyway, so quick updates. I went ahead and I did the Scrapyard Dark World Tree Weeklies on 3 characters so far. I plan on doing at least 2 more probably tonight, but I wanted to get dailies out of the way. There was... One second. There were more patch notes that came out for the second half of Destiny. We're getting some cool player house stuff, which I'm actually really looking forward to. But, more importantly, they are actually bringing back vac pets, and this doesn't surprise me at all. I knew that they would bring back vac pets at least one more time before the next cash transfer event. So what I'm gonna do is, since my vac pet is currently just sitting on my Ilium doing nothing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and buy a new one and just use that. I might spend the $30 a month to keep them both alive and just have 2 vac pets, but I really want to start grinding on this character, and honestly, it really sucks grinding without a vac pet. It kind of just does, especially once you've been used to it for as long as I have. So by the end of this month, I'll buy another vac pet, and then I'll definitely start grinding on this character. But for now, there's actually a Damien struggle that I want to go join. Actually, Am I ready to just go do a Damien struggle right now? I don't know. Why not? You got to put yourself out there, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I did a struggle Damien, a struggle Lotus, and got 0 pieces from Lotus, 1 piece from Damien. So that kind of sucked. That really sucked, actually. Wasn't expecting to get such a useless number, but, you know, it is better than I would be able to do on my own, so whatever.
Imagine door, but not for you.
I don't need it. I've done all these bosses without door or anything. It ain't no problem. Alright, I'm going in. I hope this doesn't take another 20 minutes.
Well, both of us, it shouldn't take too long.
Okay, this damage is
bat.
actually really good, though.
Double bat, baby.
Whoa!
Yeah, you're welcome for the carry.
Why did I...
Why did you do that?
I don't have any idea. I don't think I can cleanse. This iframe doesn't last long enough. Shit. I'm just gonna... You're just gonna have to deal with another sword.
Alright. Oh, I have to deal with it. Got it.
See, by the time I cleanse... Oh! It gave the stack to you. Right, I forgot this isn't solo.
Yep.
Oh,
Want me to bind?
If you can bring him down from up there. Why did I jump? I meant to press F.
Why did you jump?
I meant to press F, not X. Whoa.
Whoa.
It's probably just because I just woke up. I'm so bad at keeping Phantom Blade stacks.
How?
Just forget, honestly.
Have you tried not?
Usually. Oftentimes. But it just sucks when I lose all my Phantom Blade stacks right before I use my quote-unquote burst. If you want to be generous and call it that.
Yeah, I was gonna wonder, like, what even is Hayato Burst?
Just
Zonko. Press
the, Zonko and whatever else you can throw out.
I still really like Shade.
Shade is probably the closest, but Shade doesn't really provide specific... What is happening? Why is he 2?
Huh?
He was doing the ground attack and the Cheetos at the same time.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Dude.
Well,
that's not cool. I have 1 Phantom Blade stack. Where did they go? Oh, probably the transition.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You really need to max that.
It's maxed.
How is my... Oh. Is it 30?
It is... Well, it's 29. So it's practically maxed.
How are you losing stacks when you have it at 29?
Not a Mihail main. Or a Hayato main. It's not relevant that I'm not a Mihail main. I just wanted to throw that out there, I guess.
Yeah. Is it... Have you decided?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Every time I try to play Mihail, I just get sick. Yeah. It's really off-putting trying to play it. Where'd you go? Well, ooh, I just iframed that? Excuse me?
Nice. I'm still trying to wiggle out of it.
If I can figure
Literally-
out what the fuck my character is supposed to be, then maybe I will.
Damn. Nigerian prince class? Let's go.
No, that would be a terrible, terrible... that would be a terrible, terrible route to go for a bunch of
Drops?
anime fans.
There you go.
Okay.
May I have cubes, though? I guess you
Oh,
do.
well, you could have them if you want. I don't need them. Just share them.
Hell yeah. Share the cube. Yeah. Share the cubes. Did you get...
Huh.
Oh, I have a vac pet, so probably just
Yeah.
immediately. Intense... Wait. Here, yeah. Twisted.
I got 2 of them, and that's exactly what I needed. So now I need to do... does weekly reset
yeah,
for
one.
weeklies happen on Saturday night or Sunday night? Because I need to do Shining Star Force. Whatever.
Weekly reset for weeklies?
Yeah, for Dark World Tree and Scrapyard. And
it's
other things.
Monday,
it's-
so Sunday at
okay,
8.
so I definitely need to do a bunch of Scrapyard. There needs to be a whitelist function for audio devices on Windows because I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 16 playback devices, and I use 1, 2, 3 of them. So I have to go into my sound settings constantly to disable any new audio device that gets plugged in. In this case, it was my freaking PS4 controller. Really, Windows? Really? All right. So here's the good news. Today is Special Sunny Sunday, which means we have both 30% off and 5, 10, 15 at the same time. I don't have a lot of mesos. I think for the progression that I'm at, as far as like my main character's level, I'm doing okay. I have 3.6 billion mesos to spend on the Hayato today, and I plan on doing quite a bit with that. However, real quickly, I want to talk one more time about Paladin weapons, because I was thinking I wanted to go one-handed blunt weapon and shield, but it really just... it's not worth it. I've recorded videos about this so many times, so many clips that have never been posted, but it's really just not worth the comments that I would get about why are you using one-handed. It's not worth going out of my way to do something weird and quirky in this instance, because it really doesn't have any sort of positive effect on me as a content creator to use a one-handed sword and shield instead of a two-handed weapon plus secondary. There's no benefit there for me being like unique and cool. So instead of trying to go out of my way to do that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold on to these for a while because they are okay for where I'm at now. But I am definitely still going to stick to the original plan. I think this was the original plan. What is this? What do I have this? Cozy Mushroom House Blueprints? Okay. Anyway, the original plan was to get a Princess No Secondary and start cubing it for 2 lines and then get an Absolab weapon. Now, we run into a little bit of a problem, as we usually do, which is... first of all, I need an Absolab weapon on my Hayato still, and as you can see, I only have 86 Faint Stigma Spirit Stones. Now, there is a potential positive to this, which is that I've already gotten the 3 pieces from Lotus on my Hayato that I need. So I could just, and I think I mentioned this before, I think I can just get the weapon, the 2-handed Absolab hammer from Lotus on my Paladin, because I don't need any more Absolab pieces from Lotus on my Hayato. It's actually basically impossible for me to get any more Absolab pieces from Lotus unless I make the decision to get a weapon from Lotus on my Hayato and then the shoulder from Damien on my Hayato. I could do that. I only need 7 more energy cores, which would just require 1 more character. And I'm sure I have 1 more character I can do weeklies on somewhere, even though I have done weeklies on like 6 characters this week, I think. It's been a hell of a week for weeklies. Anyway, so the plan is Lotus Absolab weapon on the Paladin to try and switch to 2-handed, but because it's so low priority, I kind of want to see what happens with Star Forcing today and see if I need to go the route of a Lotus weapon on my Hayato, because the Hayato is still top priority. Unfortunately, it's very annoying to me that the Hayato is still top priority because it's been over 3 months now and I really should be done with it, but we're almost there. We're so close. It's like right around the corner. So I guess really what I need to do now is hop on the Hayato and just see what happens. So let's do that. Oh, Monster Collection first, though. One other thing I quickly want to mention. I am purchasing a new microphone soon. I have some cool, exciting stuff happening in hopefully the next few weeks, less than a month for sure. And while this microphone, the AT4040, which is what I currently have and what I've been using for at least since this series started, maybe for a few videos before that, this microphone is amazing. This is one of my like dream microphones. I love Audio-Technica. I always have. They've always been my favorite audio company. In fact, everything I have, my headphones and my microphone, are both Audio-Technica. But I'm buying a new microphone that will be an improvement, because while I love this microphone, it is literally right now directly in front of my face, and it is covering about 50% of my monitor. At best, I can get it to cover almost none of it, but the microphone arm and the location of it means that it is still going to be a huge problem. So this has been an issue that I've had since I started making videos. Microphones just get in the goddamn way, at least large condenser mics. For what I'm planning in the future, this will be a huge problem. It's going to be a massive problem because I need my face to not be obscured in order to do what it is that I'm planning on doing. So the AT4040 is out. I'm going to have to get rid of it probably because I really won't have any use for it with my new microphone. The new one should solve the problem of me having a giant microphone in my face all the time. So I figured I would mention that because it is going to be relevant. I legitimately think that the new microphone and all the audio treatment that I'm doing to my recording space coming up here is going to make the audio overall sound better. So if there's a sudden change in audio quality, now you know why. But look forward to the project I'm planning, because I'm really excited about it. It's something I've wanted to do for a very long time. Okie dokie. So, a couple things that I need. Oh, no. I do have a 150. Okay, I do have a 150 shoulder. Let me see if I can get another one from Akechi. Because, I think I'm going to need it. Not Akechi. Ranmaru. I think I'm gonna need it for star forcing. I don't think Akechi drops recipes anymore. This would be under accessories, I think. I don't think... I keep calling him Akechi. I don't think Ranmaru drops recipes anymore, unfortunately. So... I really just have to hope for the drop. Nope, switch stances. There we go. Well, we got a belt and we got a cape, so, I mean, I guess I can't really complain. It's better than nothing. A belt is good for Superior when that comes around. Somebody boomed a pap mark, apparently. A belt will be really good for Superior when that time comes. Also got... I threw an epic potential scroll on this, and it actually revealed to something really good. It's actually, I think the Princess No secondary is more of a damage increase than I gave it credit for. But since I don't have another Enraged Zakum cape, we pretty much just gotta drop this. Unfortunately. And I don't think I can drop stuff in my home, so bye-bye cape. And now we'll go home. And it's time to start the great star forcing of July 24th, 2022. I also have a lot of cubes from weekly bosses. I also have a lot of cubes from weekly bosses that I want to turn into, well, I want to use on some of my gear to hopefully tier up and stuff, but I'm not really counting on it. Again, I've been slacking on dailies for real. I could be done with Arcana by now. Easily. I could easily be done with Arcana at this point. I also need to probably go buy like a year of pendant slot expansion. I'll do that at some point. At some point. I don't know what point that'll be. Okay, let's go ahead and throw these flames on here first. See if I can get 80 strength, 7% all stat, and maybe like 6 weapon attack. I think that's a reasonable flame to go for. I feel like this Sweetwater Katana is always going to be a damage increase. It's getting close to not being a damage increase, but god damn. Okay. Unfortunately, no good rolls there. I'm not really concerned with that. What we need to do now is I only have one level 150 cape. All right, so be it. Let's go ahead and what I'm going to start doing on this character is getting things to 16 stars instead of focusing on 17 stars. So the fodder items, in this case, this cape, will go up to 17 instead of 18. Because I don't think I ever mentioned this in the video, but according to the simulations that I've run, 18 starring and, well, star forcing geared to all sorts of different stars, the average number of booms on a 17 star item, like if you're trying to 17 star something, the average number of booms to reach that point is 0.6, whereas the average number of booms to reach 18 stars is something like 1.3. So it's like literally more than double the chances to boom an item with that one extra star. Which kind of explains why I've boomed so many items at this point. I didn't realize that before, but, you know, simulators really come in handy. So from now on, we're going to focus on getting the Absolab gear to 16 stars. We're not going to worry about getting it to 17 stars yet. I'll save that for when I have, like, a ton of items. Ooh, I can't believe I'm already at 15. This 5, 10, 15 event, it doesn't seem like it would save you a lot, but it really does. And actually, I could, with this event, I could probably tap this to 18 and it would be fine. But based on what happened last time, I really don't want to do that. I'm very scared to 18 star stuff now. I'm just gonna do... I'm gonna do the baby way and just go for 16. I'm gonna do that. I know it's not the smart... Well, actually, it might be very smart to do that. What I can do, since there is this Shining Star Force event, if I don't spend too much more Mesos, because, let me tell you something. That was 300 million Mesos to get from 1 to 17 stars on a 150 item. I just want to point that out, because the average is like 1 bill. So, I think I got a little lucky, and I think I also saved a fucking ton from this event. So, this event is awesome. I'm glad I actually saved up for it. Alright, next is the shoulder. I actually don't have the Damien shoulder right now. It doesn't matter. I can go get it really easily. But what I was trying to say was, if I still have a ton of Mesos left over, I'll just safeguard these items up to 17, the Absolab items themselves, because I planned on spending all 3.6 bill that I had, so it's not a big deal to me. And that 1 extra star is significant. That 1 extra star really does add like 9 weapon attack. So it is definitely worth going for. 16 is also fine, but in this case, when I have all these Mesos, I think 17 is probably maybe worth shooting for. Oh, I didn't even check. Was this cape this cape is still not an increase over the Tyrant cape. So let this be a lesson to those of you who are not very familiar with gear progression in MapleStory. The Tyrant cape's weapon attack really carries it very far. Or I guess magic attack if you're a mage. It carries it to the point where you need like a decent Abso cape in order to beat it. Boom this as fast as possible. Please, I don't want this in my inventory. Get rid of it. 23 stars or trace. Ooh. That was a lot of successes in a row. Really got my hopes up. Ooh. Yeah, all right, we're up to 16. Just got to get this to 17. Alrighty, and then we'll go get it to 18. Okay, I'm being really ballsy right now. I really don't need to. What I need to do is I need to just get this on a Absolab shoulder. I just need to get it on the Absolab shoulder, and then I can worry about 17 starring it. I just need to do it. I really wish I had access to my weapon right now. But it's not a huge deal because my Fafnir is already 17 stars, so it's really just a matter of transferring it and then eventually getting that 1 extra star. I didn't mean to go to Town Square. Get me out of this place. Alrighty. So, I need 40 of these. Give me 2 of those, and then I can get my shoulder. I'm gonna hold off on the weapon until next week, because it really doesn't even matter that much. Absolab Knight shoulder, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then we can transfer. I cannot believe how little Meso I've spent today. It's kind of absurd. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start safeguarding. It's so expensive to safeguard. But, you know, if I get a little bit of good RNG like that, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, it's just that easy. That's how you 17-star items, people. Don't try to 18-star a fodder item and then transfer it. Just wait for a Sunny Sunday Super Shining Ultra Star Force event and just tap it to 817, idiots. All right, next on the list, we need to get some good potentials on these things. So, This cape is actually now a damage increase, but before I worry about potentials, let me head over to Shining Star Force Starlight Symphony and grab some of those precious, almost forgot to claim those, some of those precious flames. I guess I'll just buy these. Doesn't really matter to me. All right, so 130 strength, 7% all stat, 7% attack. Yes, I said 7% attack. These are my realistic expectations. Okay, actually 86 strength might be good. What is the normal flame score I have? 45 plus 6 is actually not that much lower than 86 strength. This is lower than 86 strength. 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay, so 86 strength is actually like a passable flame score for the point that I'm at right now when compared to my other gear. So that was easy. Next on the list, I need to buy... Oh, I only have access to one. That's very annoying. So we'll just do a normal on that and a epic on that. I need to get a stamp. Where are stamps at? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're right here. This is where they're at. Okay, click the wrong item. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw most of the cubes that I have on this cape because it has the potential to go up to unique, which would be awesome. That would be a huge boost in the amount of strength that we have. That's a lot of decks. That's a lot of decks. And I said decks with an E. Nice, unique. Well, let's see if I can get 7% strength as, you know, whatever. But I do have a couple Meisters. Oh my god, with the decks. Oh, come on, man. Really? With the decks? Why you gotta do this to me? All right, well, I'm gonna head over. I'm just gonna focus on keeping items at unique on this character. Legendary is not necessarily worth the cost yet. Oh, wow, 25% off teleport rocks. That would be a much better deal if I was still playing Bara. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't want to go for red cubes and black cubes yet because they are very expensive. And you really don't need legendary gear to reach 20k stat. You really don't. I think unique might even be considered overkill. Well, there's 17% luck. We are looking for 17% strength. I will pretty much settle for nothing less. Considering how many mesos I have at my disposal right now, yeah, I think I can settle, or not settle. I think I can set my expectations pretty high. You know what? I'm just gonna buy a ton of these, because... Alrighty. Welcome to the cubing simulator. We're gonna roll cubes until we get 2-line strength. You know, one thing I really like about Reboot is... Oh, nice! 2-line strength. One thing I really like about Reboot is the fact that you get access to so many cubes without, you know, spending tons of money. You can get tons of cubes in regular servers, you just have to actually be rich IRL. But I like how you get to do the cubing thing a lot, because cubing is fun. It's like gambling, and you know humans, right? Yeah, you're familiar with them. Okay, so that was a 600 strength increase, very solid. Next, we need to throw a lot of cubes at this shoulder, because it needs to pretty much be unique. I don't want it to... I mean, if I get 2-line strength on Epic, I might just hold on to that. You know, I'm not picky in this case. This character is getting pretty strong. We're actually making it to a point now where soloing Damien is becoming like a reasonable expectation. As you saw in that clip from a little while ago, I think right before this, I don't know if there was any clip after that before this one, but I duoed Damien with Cynthia, and it took like 10 minutes or something. So I'm probably going to keep doing that. I know that it's kind of against like the nature of this series, but I feel as though, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I feel as though having soloed it already and doing a full 29-minute run, which you guys didn't do. I didn't see your 29-minute Damien run. I feel as though, like how I'm getting so defensive about this, I feel as though I've earned the right to go ahead and do a duo run with my friend. So if you feel otherwise, go ahead and write to this web zone and I won't get back to you. So this is pretty fantastic. I have already, using 1.5 billion mesos, gained 1,000 strength on this character. 1,000 strength. And I have gotten 2 more pieces of Abso gear. So that's another 10% boss, 10% IED, and another 45 weapon attack. So we're looking at huge gains already. Oh, you know what I should do? 30 days. So if I buy 10 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll last almost a year. That'll last like 10 months, I think. So let's just go ahead and I need to move away from her so I can hold down my NPC chat button while I do this. All right. Wow. Oh my God. That Chaos Horntail necklace actually gave me 400 strength. So that's kind of awesome. We have 2-line unique 17-star Absol. Holy sh! I didn't even realize. But this is a really good spot to be in. So, unfortunately, I still have yet to get a freaking Dominator pendant. Oh, guys, I just got the best idea. I know exactly what I can spend the rest of my mesos on. Are you ready for this? Okay, so, as far as rings go, it might be worth re-rolling the Synergy ring at some point, but I don't think now is the appropriate time for that. I think what I want to go ahead and do now is work on this secondary. So, with a secondary, especially an end game secondary, I think it's worth going to legendary for this. So we're gonna go ahead and, oh my God, I cannot believe it tiered up. Are you kidding me? I was looking at my inventory. I was like, okay, we have 6 cubes to use. It's gonna like, you know, low chance it'll tier up, you know, like very, very low chance. I can't believe that happened. Alrighty, so we're gonna go the black cube route. Past me would have done the red cube route for sure, but you know. Oh my God, I can't believe the gains that we're getting in this video. We're actually gonna be very close to reaching 20k stat by the end of this. Dex attack and dex. What is with the dex rolls? Hey game, I don't know if you're aware of this, but it's kind of the wrong fucking stat. All right, tier up, please. All right, some damage, you know, we'll take that. It is an improvement over 1 line of attack. It's not necessarily good, but it is an improvement. I'm not even in my lucky spot, dude. What the hell am I doing? This is ridiculous. I'm not even paying any attention. All right, we'll hang out with my wife Amy, and keep simulating gambling. That's fun. Okay, cool lag. We're really just looking for attack on this. I can't think of anything else that would be as good as attack. Let me take a look, actually. So I have 2 lines of attack on my emblem. Emblem can really only get attack, so that's not really relevant. I guess it doesn't really matter what we get on this. If I get 2 useful lines, I'll just probably stick with it and then cube my weapon as necessary. But considering this character is only going up to Lomian right now, in the future, this character will go a lot further than that. You know, you can count on that. I will definitely take this character further, assuming I'm still doing this series. which I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. But considering this character, ooh, that's an improvement. Considering this character isn't trying to progress past the point it's already at right now. Wow. Okay. That's not triple prime, is it? I gotta check something real quick. I have to check this because that might be a triple prime. Why? You gotta be kidding. Hold on, wait. Let's do black cubes. Let's do it with black cubes. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. Okay, so rolling this exact potential with black cubes is a 1 in 295,000 chance. Holy shit, dude. I have to post this in my Discord. Yeah, I'm pretty sure based on what I'm seeing here, I think that's triple prime. And they're all useful lines, they're just not good. So we are going to keep black cubing, but it teared up, man. It teared up. It teared up. I didn't have enough time to think before I wanted to decide if I was going to keep this legendary potential or not. Okay, not literally legendary, but like, what's the word? Culturally legendary. This has major implications for the culture of MapleStory. Anyway, it's really not that good of a potential. I'm glad I got it on video because it is interesting, but I think what I'm going to do moving forward after these black cubes run out, if I don't get 3-line attack, I am going to just use reds because it really don't matter no more. %30 boss is definitely not better. Not when I have this much boss damage. Boss damage is not actually that amazing either because in GMS we have access to familiars and busted set effects. So boss damage and IED are actually not that hard to come by for us. So generally speaking, based on all the research I've done, I believe that attack is pretty much the best you can roll on anything. 3-line attack is pretty much best in slot for weapons, secondaries, and emblems. As far as I am aware. A lot of strength. Big strength rolls. Big strength rolls today. A lot of magic attack I'm noticing. Can we cool it with the magic attack? You know, I'm just saying. Really, dude? Oh my god. The game thinks I'm a magician. They think I'm this is the MapleStory right now is operating under the assumption that I am playing a magician class. Cubing is fun though. Cubing is fun as hell. Okay, let me go ahead and I'll just buy a couple more cubes. I still have 1.1 billion mesos to work with, so you know, it's whatever. I'll be honest with you, I am investing a lot more money in this than I kind of want to, but considering I made this all in a week from just doing boss runs on my Mihail, my Hayato, and my Paladin, I think I'm cool with spending it. It's not like I grinded many hours for these mesos. Literally just waited around. Oh, that's a huge settle potential. No, I have 40 more cubes. I don't think so. Oh, come on with that. 70% boss. Okay, I wish somebody was here to let me know if this is worth keeping. Well, here's one thing to consider. This is a bossing mule. This is only a 40% boss damage increase. It's only a 40% boss damage increase, guys. Like, come on. It's only 40% more. So, what I should probably do is I should go grab a Smega Did I claim them already? I might have claimed them already. I know I grabbed them from the cash shop on my Paladin, but I don't know if I actually turned them in. There's a lot of lag in this area. Ah, god damn it, I did. What is wrong with me? That's so annoying. Alright, well, there's nobody online. It's still kind of early in the day for people to be online. People are at work and I guess not school at this time of year, but yeah, I don't know if I want to keep this or re-roll it. I really don't know. I think and this is where a guild would be very useful as well. So I'm thinking probably keep this. I think I'm gonna keep this. And the main reason is because, like I said, this is a bossing mule and damage to monsters isn't really that important. And because I'm not going to be grinding on this character, I know I just talked a lot about how attack is the best thing you can roll. And that is still true. But that's also assuming you have access to a lot of familiars. I don't. This character has access to nearly 0 familiars. Now, as I level up my Paladin and progress through the game with her, I will start getting access to tons of familiars, and I can transfer those over to other characters. So, you know, in that case, like, maybe, yeah, maybe that's good. Maybe then at that point we can consider re-rolling this, but I think with this, I think the way that this is now, I am very tempted to just hold on to it. In the future, I'll probably black cube this, but yeah, 70% boss, I really can't give up. So, that's that. What I should probably do is maybe Star Force this. I'm worried about Star Forcing the black bean mark because I still haven't gotten a duplicate. You can go bye-bye. I can't drop it, no. I don't have an Android I can sell it to either. Yeah, we're down to 620 mil, but I still have a lot of cubes left on this character, so I could go the route of trying to cube this, but I probably need to look at something that's a little worse. Though, to be honest, I mean, maybe the black bean mark would be worth cheering up. I mean, I don't know. The black bean mark's not going to be replaced for a little while. Golden clover belt also not going to be replaced for a while. You know what I actually could do with this golden clover belt is I could just equip an enraged Zachem belt. It would be slightly better stats and, well, I guess it doesn't really matter much, does it? No cup improvements. Well, I'm really kind of lost on what I want to do with this. I think the shoes are kind of an obvious contender. Maybe throw a few on this to get unique 2-line. I do really wish I had my weapon right now. I really do. Because if I did, I could just 17 star it, forget about it, not have to worry about it moving forward, and start throwing cubes on it. Now, like I said, there is the possibility of me going and doing weeklies on another character and getting 7 more of these, which would be enough to get myself... Oh, never mind. No, it's not. I forgot I need these pieces in order to get the weapon. So the weapon is out of the question for this week. Unfortunately, it's just kind of how it is. So I guess, if anything, the next pieces I'm looking to upgrade would be the top and bottom. I don't know what rings I'm going to be holding on to. I guess I'm going to be holding on to this Kanish treasure for a while, so it might be worth... Well, unless this is 17 stars, though, I don't see it being better than a Noble Iphia's ring, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and Star Force this, try to get it to 15. If it booms, I'll just replace it with the Kana ring. And there you go, problem solved. I am running low on Mesos, so I do probably need to be a little careful. But we've already made huge gains today. We're getting so much closer to the 20k stat goal. So if I could just 15 star, and there we go, 15 stars. So that's pretty great. I'm going to go ahead and throw cubes on this now. No, hold on. Hold your horses. Do I really want to do that, though? I just don't know. You know? The Noble Iphia's ring isn't terrible. It is worth noting that the Noble Iphia's ring is a good ring. It's just held back by its lack of stars. Unfortunately, I don't have a 130 ring that can be Star Forced. They're all 120, which kind of sucks. So I can't actually transfer over to, I can't transfer over to the Kana's treasure, which is kind of lame. You know what? I think it's probably just worth trying to Star Force this. With how cheap it is to get something to 17 stars currently, I think it's probably worth just seeing what I can do with this Kana's treasure. Because I'm killing Princess No every week. So it's really not a huge deal if this booms, because I'll just get another one at some point. So I really don't need to worry about this booming on me. And if this does boom, I guess at that point I'll look to Star Force the Noble Iphia's ring. Because the thing is also worth considering, Silver Blossom ring is worse than the Noble Iphia's ring. So I would be replacing this first. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of the boss accessory set. So even if I get rid of this Silver Blossom ring, I'll still have the full boss accessory set benefits, which, you know, are okay. They're not amazing. But let's just see what happens with this. Let's just see what happens with this, you know? Let's just go ahead and see what happens. Ooh, that is a good Mechanator pendant. Poor guy. I mean, you can hold on to that for a while, though. What? Aww. Aww. Alright. I guess we're going to be here in the 11 to 15 star range for a while longer. I think if Star Forcing had some kind of pity system, it would feel less horrible. It is fun to gamble and try and upgrade your gear. It's fun, admittedly. That's why we all do it still, despite it being a kind of unforgiving mess of a system. But I think if it just had some kind of pity system, any kind of pity system to help us feel a little better, it would be so much nicer. Oh. Do I dare continue going for 17? I'm just gonna stop at 16. Okay, so this is a damage improvement over nothing because of the potential. So I'm gonna go ahead and start potentialing this because this will be a huge improvement over the this thing, the Silver Blossom ring. So let's hope we can get just a quick tier up, you know? I'm out of money at this point, so just kind of have to hope for the best. Nice, okay, epic, good. Can we get unique, though? We can, apparently. Can we get 2 lines of strength? Oh my god with this. Wrong class. This is the wrong, it's just the wrong class. Alright, well there's legendary, so. No, that's pretty cool. Let's get some strength on this. This is way overkill for a, This is way overkill for a ring. Honestly, it was major overkill. 9 and 6 is 15, but I only have 5 cubes left, so I think I'm just gonna settle with that. So for whatever reason, this is more of a damage increase for the Noble Iphia's ring than the Silver Blossom ring. And I'm not sure why. I think because the Noble Iphia's ring has a worse potential on it. So, all right, Silver Blossom ring, you can go to heck. You can go to HECK. And now I'm going to use the last 5 cubes I have on this. Maybe get a tier up. We're starting to reach super overkill levels of rings by having 2 legendary rings that I really don't need. Again, 2-line int. There you go. A lot of int. A lot of unnecessary int rolls. Oh, okay. Anybody need 3-line defense? Oh my god, with this. How many good int rolls have I had today? I'm just looking for 2-line strength to make this thing a little better. And that is unfortunately going to be the end of my... Shining Super Robot Star Force escapades. So let's see, can we get this to 2-line strength? Please, for the love of God. I have a lot of flames that I'm holding on to. Are these tradable? Can I use these? I can use these on different characters. Good. Two-line strength is ridiculously hard to roll. Oh, but 3-line strength is free. Oh my god. That's awesome, dude. That puts us at 18,000 stat. Let's go, baby. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good. Let me try to get 2-line on this as well, because I'm kind of sick of this being 1-line strength. Every time I look at it, I'm like, that could be a lot better. So let's see, 2-line strength on this, please. Oh, beautiful. All right. I should probably try to 15-star this Mechanator pendant. If it's going to continue to be around, I should probably 15-star it. I don't really have the mesos for that, unfortunately. I should have thought of that before. Doesn't matter. So, today's gains have been very substantial, actually. We got 40% more boss damage from our secondary. Beautiful. We got about 760k range. I think it's close, maybe closer to like 600k range. Either way, that's a 20% damage increase right there from that alone. We did lose a little IED, which is worth noting. I did lose out on one source of 30% IED. So that is worth noting. But we also gained 2,000 stat. 2,000 strength added, putting us at 18k, 2k away from the 3rd major milestone I wanted to hit on this character. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 4 pieces of 17-star Absolab, 3 of which are 2-line strength. One of them is still 2-line strength epic, but oh my god, 16-star Kana's Treasure with 15% strength. I mean, like, dude, it really, as far as gains go, I'm actually really happy with this. This is huge. This puts me at a whole other level. I can probably solo Damien pretty easily at this point, but I'm probably still gonna duo. Regardless, that's your Super Shining Star Force Sundays, brought to you by Togain. I'll see you guys in the next clip.